Hey, what's going on, everybody? In this video, we got exciting news for NBA Top Shot. We got new playoff packs featuring round 2 moments. So I'm going to talk about in this one the strategy that we can go about collecting these playoff moments for round 2. Also, just recap a little bit of the playoff round 1 moments and give a little strategy around just the NBA playoffs and how I'm collecting in Top Shot. So a lot to get into in this video, so let's get into it. And first off, obviously we got Devin Booker here. Huge game last night. It looks like the Suns are going to take this series. They're up 2-0. Maybe if Kawhi comes back, something crazy can happen, but that's the only way I could see the Clippers having a run in this series and maybe taking it to game 6 or 7 and winning it. But otherwise, kind of looks like the Suns. And then obviously Hawks and Bucks hasn't even started. I'm kind of on the Bucks train for that series, but we'll see how that one plays out. So let's check out the blog post first on the NBA playoff packs release 2. So for this one, we're getting second round moments. Some moments that I highlight here is Kevin Durant to send it to overtime in game 7, which I think they lost. If round 2 is versus the Bucks, right? Yeah, it has to be. So then there's that, and then Terrence Mann with his 39-point game, and then Trae Young. But for this pack, we got 24 second-round plays, which I believe there was only 18 in the first round. We can take a look at that. And then 3 for each team. So the players' moments might not be as good because we only had 2 from each team last time, plus the challenge moments. And I could think that we're going to get challenge moments again in this one. And then just to be eligible, super easy. You need a collector score of 100, which they say here 3 common moments is 36 points at least. So really 12 points per common moment. You just need 9 moments, 10 moments. Yeah, I think it's just 9 moments in total. You can just pick those up. If you literally have 0, you can just buy that for $27 and start your collection, or get your first pack like they said, and then it's 36. And then just collect 3 from your favorite team to get an additional 50, and that puts you at 100. So super easy. And then lastly, $19 for this pack and 185,000 of them. So it doesn't seem like every single person is going to get one. There's probably going to be 300,000 people, so maybe a little over half will get one. But the thing I wanted to highlight here is there's going to be 3 from each team of these 8, so we're not going to get as good of players, I guess, in this drop in the second round, because last time there was only 2 from each team, but we did get guys like Macklemore in that, and then Reggie Jackson. So they didn't have exactly the top 3 on each team. So we'll see the caliber of players we get in this, but I could definitely imagine that we're going to have a similar challenge with every single player in this 24 of the second round. So let's come back to Top Shot and look at these playoff moments so far. So these are all the first round moments. Let's see where the prices sit here after all the challenges are done. So let's look at the lowest ask. So the lowest ones turned out to be the Celtics guys, and then some early eliminations, like first round eliminations, it looks like here. Some guys that are still pretty high up is these rookies, and then a Top Shot debut. So even though he's not one of the best players at Macklemore, his the debut moment, so his is higher than the others, so is the rookie. And then some guys still in the playoffs who aren't the best players, like Reggie Jackson is still pretty high. As well as Capella, which is interesting to note, is that guys still in the playoffs, their prices are probably going to hold value more, so look for that in the second round. And then also debuts and rookies, obviously, even if they're not the best players, are going to hold value. And then coming down to here, like if you had this one, this Durant, it was over $100 the entire time, basically, or around 100 until all the challenges ended, and then it dropped way down. So if you're looking to sell and not hold these, it's definitely a good time to sell when they're in the challenge, because these prices drop off. And then let's look at the challenge rewards. Tatum is 85, which is pretty low. And then the most expensive challenge reward is Trae Young here. Obviously still in the playoffs, him and Giannis, but Trae Young's moments have been blowing up, so he's at 210. I thought that there was another reward that we're missing, but maybe not. I thought there was a Ja Morant reward, but maybe I'm mistaken on that. So now let's come over to add more funds. I'll link this down below. It's a great site here. We can filter by, let's see, how are we going to filter by playoffs? All the challenges here. So we actually still have 2 live. I forgot that the Ja Morant was still live for another day. That's why it was missing. And we can just kind of look at what these challenges did for their moments over time. So if we're looking here at the live challenges in the green, they're going to be towards the top besides LeBron and Booker, who are just going off in the playoffs. I guess not LeBron, but Booker is, so they're really high. And then besides that, you got Luka and KD down here. But obviously the live challenge moments are a lot higher. So what we're going to want to do is try to get those ahead of the challenges and sell them while they're in the challenge for round 2. So looking at Luka here with his price over time for this moment, when it first opened, you could see the first day, June 11th, you were able to get him for $50-60, and that seems like a lot because he's at 40 something right now, but he's guaranteed to be in a challenge. So for the second round, so if we see these guys come insanely low like this did last time, it's going to be a good idea to load up on them early and then sell them once they hit the challenge, or just use them for the challenge if you want to be completing all these challenges, because obviously you could get him for 50-60, flip him here for like 90 or 100, and then his price goes back down to the 50s, even the 40s. But Luka is one of the more expensive ones to flip. You can do this even with the cheapest playoff moments here. So like we can look at Marcus Smart and see what his price was like from beginning of drop to the challenge. So beginning drop, it was $9 to $12, and then it started climbing, and when it was actually in the challenge, it hit the high of like 60, and then slowly dropped off, and now it's down to like 12-13 again. So trying to get these really early when people are listing them for ridiculously low, trying to get their money back on the pack they just bought, is probably going to be the best time to buy them, and then hold them for once they're in the challenge and flip. So as soon as I get some news, probably going to get that here from the first mint on what the challenges are going to be for this playoffs. I'll make another video updating on who is going to be the challenge rewards, and then also who's going to be in these challenges, and I'll make an update video on that. So definitely stay tuned, subscribe for that video. Also check out all the other videos on the channel. Got a lot of great stuff on NBA Top Shot, as well as some other NFT sites that are around sports, such as Topps, World Poker Tour, and the new Panini NBA drops. So check out all that. Comment down below your thoughts on the new playoff packs if you're excited, and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in another video.